Hey everybody, it's Stephanie and I have got 8 exercises I want to show you today. They're going to be beginner friendly, they're senior friendly, and they're going to be RV friendly, of course, because I'm Stephanie from the Fit RV and everything I show you is RV friendly. You're going to need a little fitness ball, which is going to transport easily in your RV. So easy to transport means no problem, means no excuses. Now I'm going to make a printable of all the exercises I go over today in this video. So I'll put a link to that in the description. Then I want you to come over to the Fit RV website, print out that printable, stick it in your RV, and then you'll be able to do this workout wherever you go on the road. So with that, let's get started. All right, we're going with squat tosses. You're gonna face the wall, feet wide, bend your knees, and all you're gonna do is toss the ball at the wall. Every time I do that though, I'm driving my hips back so it's like a little squat. Now this is great because it's working my hand-eye coordination, working my legs. Anytime you're doing a squat, you're hitting your core too. So all sorts of good things happening. It's a great warm-up exercise too because it's kind of cardio. It's a compound exercise, so many muscle groups are working at once, so you're gonna get your heart rate elevated at the same time. Now some good tips for you is to make sure your heels, your weight is on your heels. Make sure you're driving your hips back like you do with any squat. You never want to squat straight down. You're driving back, that protects your knees. So that's the squat toss. All right, we're moving on to the warrior reach. You're gonna stand facing the wall in a split stance. So let's start with your left leg back long and your right leg is facing forward with a bent knee. So it's kind of like a yoga warrior, but your back toe is going to be facing forward. In a typical yoga warrior, you know, you turn your toe out. Not going to do that in this exercise. Now hold the wall for balance on the same side as the front bent knee. So since we have our right knee bent, you're holding on to the wall for balance with your right hand. The left hand is going to hold the ball palm flat on it. Now you're going to do a calf raise up to your tippy toe, and look at how my arm rolls up the ball and I'm squishing the ball as I go, just like that. Now these are pretty slow and there's a whole lot of good stuff happening. The thing I love is how it opens up my hip flexor. We do a lot of sitting. Our hip flexors, that's right here, gets tight, and this exercise is going to open them up and stretch them. You're also strengthening through your legs. You're hitting your core, including your glutes, and you're getting some great shoulder stretch right there. So we're working on your shoulder mobility, lifting. And there's also a balance component to this too. Now you're gonna go pretty slow on these. This is the rhythm I'd like to see. 1, down, 2, down. Not a fast movement, it's controlled. And I always tell my ladies, I'm a personal trainer in Salt Lake City, I tell them, make it look easy, pretend like somebody's watching, and really try to hold your balance well. So, there you are, moving on. All right, next we're doing snow angel squats. So this is a popular one with my personal trainees. So I'll show you what that looks like. You're gonna do a wall sit. So feet are out away from the wall as far as you can handle. Bend your knees, back is up against the wall. Now you're holding this position, and while you're doing that, you're running your arms along the wall like you're making a snow angel in the snow. And every time your hands get up above your head, you switch hands with the ball. Now, if this is going to be hard for a lot of you who have low shoulder mobility, and if you need to cheat a little and pull your hips away, here's more of a beginner position. That's okay. Your goal is to eventually get your hips down against the wall so you can get a great shoulder stretch on this one. So on this one, we're working your legs, we're working your shoulder mobility and some shoulder strength up there too, and your core should be activated and tight, so you're working your core as well. All right, the triangle press. I love this one, it feels so good. All right, you're gonna stand in a split. Legs are both straight like a triangle, like a yoga triangle. Your front leg, the toe is pointing towards the wall. Back leg, turn your toe out. Then put your hand, same side hand as the foot that's forward. That is the hand that touches the wall and is going to balance you. Keeping your legs straight, touch the ball down towards your knee, and then you're gonna reach it up towards the sky. Down towards your knee and up towards the sky. Now, if you're more advanced and flexible, I want you to take your elbow and drop it down so your arm is now in a V. This is an advanced way to do this pose. Then you're gonna reach the ball lower down your leg and reach up towards the sky. Now, notice I'm not coming up like this. I'm not standing up tall. Stay down. The only thing that's turning is that arm, is mostly the ball. Just focus on moving the ball down and up. You're gonna go pretty slow on these, just like that. And beginners, you're gonna be up a little higher. So wherever your level is, that's where you need to work. Now, do be careful on this exercise because these are balancy. However, I've tried these out on one of my clients who's 85. If she can handle it, you can handle it. All right, we're going on to wall squishes. So you're gonna take the ball between your low back and the wall. Now, from there, you're just leaning your weight up against it. Your knees should be bent and your feet should be about hip width apart and flat on the ground. And then take your elbows back so they're braced on the wall. From here, you're going to tighten through your core and you're going to exhale. So, and when each time you do that, you're contracting your abdominal muscles. There's a slight rounding of the spine, not much. This is not a huge movement. It's mostly you tightening your abdominals. And to do that, imagine you had a really tight pair of pants and you're having a hard time zipping them up. You know that motion that we do where we kind of suck in, but it's tightening the whole core? That's what you do in this exercise. So just imagine your pants are too tight and you're trying to get them zipped up. And you're going to exhale to get the air out of there so you have more room to zip up your pants. That is a wall squish. Moving on. Okay, side lunging and open the curtains. That's gonna look like this. You're gonna stand sideways to the wall, bracing it with your near hand. Turn your toe diagonal to the wall of the near leg, and that's gonna be the knee that bends. We're gonna be doing this side lunge motion. Your outward leg isn't going to bend at all. You're keeping that straight. Now, to open the curtain, you're going to squish the ball on the wall, and then you're gonna open a curtain. So, we're side lunging with that motion. We're doing two exercises. We're doing an open the curtain and we're doing a side lunge. Every time you touch the wall, that's when your near knee bends. Other leg stays straight, core is tight, and you're using the wall for balance. There you have it. All right, this one's a lot of fun. It's the heel curl slam dunk. So you're gonna face the wall to start. Put your hand on the wall, your right hand on the wall, and you're going to tap the ball to the heel of your left foot to start. And then you're gonna slam dunk the ball on the wall. So this is how it looks. Heel curl into a slam dunk. That's the exercise. Now it's great because we're strengthening through our hamstring. We're working on our balance. We're working our shoulder mobility, stretching out that hip flexor, strengthening through our planted leg. So there's so much good stuff happening in just this one little exercise. And plus it's kind of fun to do. All right, there you go. All right, and the last one is an overhead toss. Now here's the advanced way you're gonna do it. You're gonna reach the ball behind you as far as your range of motion will let you, trying to touch your back. And then you're gonna toss the ball against the wall. This is advanced. Your core is gonna be tight as you're doing this. Now, if that looks a little too hard, if you're worried about catching and having to pick up the ball, no problem. Here's the other way to do it. Just tap it to the wall. You don't have to let go if the other way was too advanced. Now what we're doing here is we're stretching through your triceps. Right there we're working on that nice stretch through your tricep and your shoulder, and it's also stretching and opening your chest, which is helping your posture. So you're pulling the ball back to get all that good flexibility and mobility in your triceps, shoulders, chest posture. But you're also strengthening through your core because as we're doing this, you're tightening your core as you're launching the ball forward. So lots of good stuff in this exercise too. And with that, we've gone over all 8 exercises. Now remember, there is a printable over on the Fit RV website, so come over, print it out, stick it in your RV. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you all on the road.